Hello everybody! So this is my second attempt at acquiring a Pandora Box plug-and-play two-player arcade console thingy. I don't know what it's called. So I've filmed the unboxing itself, but I need to warn you ahead of time that my camera and microphone were having their usual issues, so it's all a bit glitchy in places. So, but anyway, here we go. It has arrived, you guys! Get excited! This is my second attempt at buying a Pandora Box arcade plug-and-play console thingy, whatever it is. Joystick. And I might be opening it right side up this time, I don't actually know. First impressions, oh hey look, bubble wrap. Of course, so my thumb is doing better this time. It's a little less broken, but of course I have a different injury to deal with. I may have cut myself. So I just can't live life without being injured. That's just how things are, you guys. I shouldn't be allowed to handle sharp things. I cut myself all the time. So last time I ordered a Pandora Box 5S with 999 games, which apparently doesn't actually exist. And this time I ordered a Pandora Box 4S Plus, which maybe exists for real. I don't actually know. We'll find out, I guess. I haven't seen anybody saying it doesn't exist, so here we go. And this one has 815 games, which is plenty, guys. I don't need that extra 200 games. Oh, I opened it up the right way. So far, it looks exactly the same, which is, you know, what I was expecting. Apparently the box used to have a handle, but that's, I wonder if somebody else, yeah, right there. I wonder if somebody else has already returned to this one. Huh. Extra buttons aren't in bags. Okay, I hear people talking about the buttons in these machines and how you should replace them with the real thing, because these are just copies of the real thing, but I don't suspect I will know the difference at all. I'm very ignorant when it comes to this sort of thing. How do we look? Okay. All of the same cords as expected, and a plug as expected. All that stuff, and a manual. Does the manual actually multi-game family box, Pandora's box? Does it say 4S Plus anywhere on here? It does say 4S. There's in one of the illustrations. Where's the games list? It doesn't have a games list. Well, this is mildly useless. I don't know. We'll see if it's actually needed. Okay. Unfortunately, I had to settle for what's his name from Street Fighter this time. Not like last time. Ended up with the boring illustration. Which is fine. I mean, I like Street Fighter. Problem is, this is from Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter 4 isn't on this system. I'd be cool with it if it was Street Fighter 2 or Street Fighter Alpha, but that's alright. Alright, so first of all, the top is, in fact, last time I couldn't even think of the word, acrylic. I want a metal base and an acrylic top, and that's what this is, so excellent. We have the white and black buttons. Oh man. Every single button, it actually goes down when I push it like a button is supposed to. That's not that, you know, that's not a problem the other one had, I'm just saying. Looks like there's some tape residue right there, that's kind of annoying. Only has one switch on the back, that's good. The other one had a useless switch on the back. So that's the on-off switch, and it's in the on by default, that's weird. I should turn on my TV and hook this thing up and see what happens. There's the volume, which I can actually reach this time, unlike last time. Yes, the construction quality is what I'm looking for this time, unlike last time. The base is a nice, solid, heavy metal base, and the top is a thick layer, acrylic layer. So that's good, but what does it look like on the inside? This is real life happening, guys. This is actually happening. I am sharing this real life experience with you. You get that? That's the joy of the unboxing video. It's real life. I think that's what the whole point of an unboxing video is. But I'm excited, and I like sharing. Can you see me? I don't know. I like sharing the excitement. So you guys get to share the excitement. So I'm hoping this is the real thing. But I won't know until I open it up and take a look. I just, yeah. I've learned a little bit since the last time, but mostly I've just learned what not to do. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, it doesn't want to. There we go. Okay, that is not what I was expecting to find. Now I am convinced that this is the real thing, which is really exciting. It surprised me when I opened it up. It wasn't what I was expecting, because a Pandora Box is like a motherboard in a case. So it just has the emulation software and all the ROMs and the hardware required to run it all, you know, and so you buy that and then you hook it up to your own home arcade system. So I was expecting one of those Pandora boxes to be inside this thing, and it wasn't. That's why I have a hard time figuring out what these things are called. Because a Pandora's box is just the motherboard, the main board. So this is a plug-and-play console or something. I don't know what it is. That's the point. But that being said, even though it doesn't have the case, I am convinced the motherboard inside this thing is a Pandora box. It just doesn't have the case, and you know, I've examined it and tested it, and it seems like the real thing to me. So yeah, that's good, right? Yes. However, yes, 4S Plus, I figured it out. Oh, and that's, yep, music's coming through the TV like it should. Had to plug in the adapter, which I didn't for the last one, so I guess this one needs more power for some reason. It's probably a good thing. And I had to change a setting on the TV, so it took me a few minutes. Let's see. This looks like the real thing to me. Everything so far, like there hasn't been anything to make me think, oh, this isn't. But the names are in Chinese. Well, of course there's a problem. Of course, it's all in Chinese, guys. So, to be honest, the games list being in Chinese, I actually kind of like it. I think it's attractive. I think it looks nice. Whenever I play a game, I have to look up what the game's called, which is kind of funny, but I don't mind. I mean, half the time in the English version, you'd have to do that anyway, because they're just abbreviations. But what I can't live with is the menu, the configuration menu being in Chinese, because then it's not usable for me, for my stupid American brain. So, that's a problem. It all functions, build quality's great, I can play games on it, but I can't configure the settings. But there's a happy ending. So I've been talking to the seller, and he has sent me a replacement board, and not the whole thing, just the motherboard, the main board. It hasn't arrived yet, but you know, when it does, I'll just switch it out myself, and then I'll have an English working. As long as it's the real thing, a real board, not an imitation. As long as it's from a Pandora box, then that was a great solution. Thumbs up. So, you know, we'll see what happens. Of course, I haven't gotten there yet. So maybe I'll give you an update. We'll just assume everything worked out great. I'll give you an update if it doesn't. How's that sound? So yeah, I got a Pandora Box arcade game system. And I really like it. I've only played maybe 20 of the games on there so far, out of 800 and something, so I have a ways to go. It's going to last me a couple years, I think. But I've even just the few I've played, I've found a couple of gems that I'd never played before. So that's great. I've also found some really terrible games that I've never played before, which is great too. That's part of the experience. You know, just picking a random game and seeing what you get. So, anyway, thanks for joining me on this fun adventure I've had. Oh, and in the description I'll link to the page of the eBay, the seller, the actual page that I bought. If in case you want to look at it yourself, and in case you want to try to buy one yourself, I mean, it's an option. But I'm not saying this is the best one. This is just the one I got, so yes. Thanks for watching.